Hey guys, two dudes, one dredge. James, Brennan, Garrett. We're out here back in Hope, getting ready to dredge the Resurrection. The plan was to get in and set up the boat, set up the tents, and just kind of get things set up. But Brennan is so excited for this new hot water system, new wetsuit, that he's decided to go take a shift now. And you can see if we can put some gold in the box tonight. It's about like 57 degrees out here, and the water's probably like 38 degrees. So we're gonna see how this hot water system works, and we'll let you know if Brennan makes it out.
Hey guys, it's Brennan here, getting in the wetsuit, making sure the hot water system is functional. Can't tell you how excited I am to be getting back in the water and, you know, kind of shrugging off the cobwebs from a long cold winter. But yeah, always feels nice to get back in the water. I wish I could like accurately describe the feeling of getting back in there, firing up the motors, getting in the water, and just taking a look around, moving some rocks. And here I'm just going to start moving big rocks, start sucking up some gravel, and getting a hole punch down to bedrock or its, you know, equivalent. I believe here this spot yielded a pretty thick clay layer, and I didn't dive too deep into it, but the water is swift and cold. The only reason I'm doing this, you know, so well is the hot water system is slowly trickling pretty hot water in through a hose to my chest inside the wetsuit, and keeping me nice and toasty warm. And the hole will still help, you know, punching down to bedrock, getting under a couple of feet of overburden, because that gets you out of the current. So my head won't be so cold, my hands will be a little bit warmer, and just kind of figuring out this new wetsuit system. It's quite strange compared to a couple of years dredging in a dry suit.
Well, I gotta say, it's pretty nice having a camp spot right next to the river, so you can watch Brennan dredging out there, but still stay nice and warm by the fire. Thanks, Brennan. What'd you find? Got it. What a piece of gold.
Done.
You good?
Pretty good feeling shift though.
Yeah.
Morning guys, it's the next day. Got a little cold last night, so I got changed and left the gold in the box. We're gonna go pan it out really quick and make sure there's still gold. Sounded so stupid. Dan, what about?
So we're down here at the 4-inch dredge, the old Franken dredge. Looks like there's a little bit of gold in the box. Just a short shift last night, and Brennan's gonna pan us out and see what we pulled.
There's visible gold in the mat here. Come in close.
Oh, Christ.
A couple of pieces poking out of the mat already. Just sitting on top. Hopefully that's good news.
get gold.
Everybody be careful and not lose any gold. Hey guys, Brendan here. Back in the wetsuit for another shift. We're gonna keep working away at our little hole here. There's a really nice clay layer that we've been working, and I'm just gonna keep pushing right into the center of the heavy flow, the swifter current. It's a little colder, but the wetsuit's nice because of the hot water system, and the weight belt keeps me on the bottom pretty well. So I'm gonna keep working away at it and see if we get some more golden box.
All right, here you can see that really nice clay layer, and I was starting to see little flakes and pickers kind of sticking out. The visibility is kind of poor, so our little GoPro couldn't pick it up as well as my, goggled eyes could. But it appears to be some, decent flood gold that flooded down and filled this little pocket up, and I'm pushing right kind of into the heavier current the best I can, but you never know until you clean up, so... I would like to take a second to thank everybody for the views, subscriptions, and support. If you want to support us further, you can come check out our Patreon at patreon.com/2D1D. We're doing some gold coin giveaways. If you remember that video from a winter ago where I was making little gold tokens and doing some other cool exclusive merch there, and you have regular contact with us as well as some behind the scenes footage, so feel free to check that out. And if you like our hats, our sweaters, our t-shirts, stickers, whatever, we also have a dedicated merch shop now, so check that out also at 2dudes1dredge.com. So I took a total of, I think, 3 shifts this trip. They were fairly short because the water was quite cold and swift, even despite the new hot water system keeping the core toasty warm. So, and I was the only diver this trip. James just had a recent surgery and so couldn't get his stitches wet or anything. But let's skip over to the full trip cleanup and have a look at how we did here in Hope.
Washing down the sluice box on our first trip of the year. I love when there's like visible gold in the sluice box left over, like we had last year, and it was like...
It seems to happen a lot less on the floor.
Yeah.
And it's just got to be a water velocity thing or something. I don't know.
Yeah, and then it's like you're cleaning out the gravel, and there's this last little line of gold that's heavy, and it's sticking to the metal. Watching you struggle with this makes me feel more useful, knowing that because I can't help right now because of the knee surgery, like, well, no, that, you know, I offer such a service when I'm able-bodied.
Yeah.
There's really no excuse for Garrett, though.
All weighed up, only half a gram for our efforts this weekend, but we still had a wonderful time and enjoyed a bit of nature, got to test some new gear and stuff, so we'll be back with more videos at our regular spot and some better gold and back on the 6-inch dredge. Thanks everyone for watching, and we'll catch you next time.